أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. So we were talking about in chapter 4 about the following topics. This chapter is of course about the awamil, the governing words. The first section was about huruf al-amilati, governing particles. And the second section, which we are still continuing, is af'al al-amilati, governing verbs. In the previous videos we covered al-fi'l ma'rufin and fi'l majhulun and al-fi'l lazim and al-af'al al-naqisat, which I had previously covered, and then fi'l muta'addi. So today we shall continue with section 6 of this section, 4.2.6, al-af'al al-muqarabati wal-raja'i wa-shuru'i. Okay, so that's what we shall talk about today, inshallah. So let's write down af'alu مقاربة okay والرجاء and والشروع. I'll write that over here. Okay, move that a little bit. والشروع like that. Okay, so we shall learn what this is all about, inshallah. Okay. أفعال المقاربة, definition. So let's write down the definition. I should do this more formally like this all the time, but I have not, but we'll try. These verbs are actually a type of أفعال ناقصة. These verbs are actually a type of أفعال ناقصة. Let's write that in some kind of standout color. أفعال ناقصة. Okay, فعل ناقصة. And they behave the same. Okay, and they behave the same. This أفعال ناقصة, these are basically like كان وأخواتها. These are فعل ناقصة, like كان وأخواتها, right? And they behave the same. And they also enter upon mubtada and khabar and give raf'un to their ismun and nasbun. So if you remember the way kana was, okay, so kana came in mubtada and khabar, okay, and kana made the khabar mansub, right? Kana made the khabar mansub. Okay, they also enter upon mubtada and khabar and gives a raf'un to the ism and nasbun to the khabar. And just like that, these will also do the same. Okay, these will make the khabar mansub, mubtada'un, and khabar will be mansub. Okay, just like kana. Okay, so they function as kana and khawatuha. Okay, the difference is that the khabar is always jumla fi'liya. Okay, the difference, okay, is that the khabar, okay, khabar, okay, is always is always, it is always جملة فعلية. جملة فعلية. Okay. فعلية. Okay. So the خبر is جملة اسمية خبرية. Sorry, جملة فعلية JFK. The خبر is always جملة فعلية خبرية. That's the key difference here. The خبر is always جملة فعلية خبرية. That's the thing. They are used for the following purposes. Alright? Alright, so they are used for the following purposes. They are used for the following purposes. So there are three purposes that they are used for. Number one, أفعال المقاربة. Okay, أفعال المقاربة. Okay, that's actually, okay, what do they do? أفعال, okay, أفعال المقاربة. It's مقاربة. مقاربة. Okay, show nearness in the attainment of the khabar. Okay, they show مقاربة is a kharib, right? Show nearness. They show nearness to the attainment. Okay, so this nearness of attainment, which is called husul. Okay, this is called husulun. I could probably write that a little bit better. Husulun, attainment. Husulun, attainment of the khabar. Okay, of the khabarun. Okay, khabarun. Okay, so it shows the nearness to the attainment of husul, attainment and husul of the khabar. Okay, and number two, what do af'al raja, what do they do? Okay, af'al raja'i. Okay, af'al show the desire for attainment of the khabar. Okay, show the desire. Show the desire for attainment of the khabar. Okay, okay, so we got that. And finally, number three, what do these do? أفعال الشروع الشين شروع أفعال الشروع. Okay, show the commencement. That's a shuru, beginning, right? Shuru, show the commencement of action, beginning of the beginning of action. Show commencement. शुरू होना बोलते ना, शुरू, commencement of an action. Okay, so there we go. So أفعال مقاربة show this nearness to an attainment of the action of the khabar. أفعال الرجاء show the desire for the attainment of the khabar. And أفعال الشروع show the commencement, the beginning of the action of the khabar. Okay, so we learned that there are three types. Here's what they do. These are used for the following purposes. Okay, so we got that. So there's a table here now, which I should make. Okay, let's build a table together. So first category is here فعل. Okay, and then ismun. So what are they going to do? Ismun, right? Okay. Okay. Ismun is always going to be marfu, right? You know, this is like kana, and then this here. This is going to affect they're like the function is kana, so ismun is always going to be rafun. So there's a column here. They said they're all marfu, so I don't even know why we need this thing here. So I'm just going to not. There's a column that says what's the ism that's always be marfu. So I think that's a useless column, so I'm not going to write it. Okay. So and then the khabar. There's a column here for khabarun. Okay, which we shall write khabarun. Okay. So okay, and then okay. So let's now I'm going to write the specific examples here. So let's husul. Okay, husul. Okay, attainment. Okay, husul. So that's husul. So the first are going to be kada. Okay, and karaba or karuba. Okay, there's this asterisk here. Karaba, karuba. This is karaba. Karaba, and this karuba. Okay, karaba and karuba. Okay, so there's two, and awshaka. And then there is awshaka. Okay, awshaka. Okay, so that's three there actually. So there's only three in this category over here. And then there's asa, which is for the raja one, which is purple. We use purple. Asa. Ain, Sin, and Alif Makhsura. Asa. Okay, so that's the only one in that category. So we'll put that over there like this. Okay, we got that. And then there's three in the last category, which is shuru category in the light, this color here, I think it is, and tafiqa. Okay, so tafiqa. Okay, tafiqa. Tawfiq as in tafiqa, right? Tawfiq इनको काम करने की. tafiqa. Okay, tafiqa. And ja'ala. And then akhaza. Is akhaza? Yeah, it is akhaza. Okay, so here it is. So those are the words. Okay, and so I'm gonna do this slightly differently over here because it makes more sense for me to do it this way. Okay, so here it is. Okay, so I wrote this down. All of these, kada, karaba, karuba, and awshika, are used for attainment of the khabar. Asa is used for raja'un, and all of these, tafiqa, ja'ala, and akhaza, these are all for commencement, shuru of the khabar. Okay, like we talked about at the beginning of the action khabar. Okay, so this is just the type. Okay, we got that. And then what will the khabar be? Here is going to be what's the khabar is going to be. Okay, here's the khabar. Okay, this column is for khabar. Okay, and this is going to be always going to be, all of them are going to be fi'l mudari. Okay, it's all going to be fi'l mudari. Okay, this is all of them going to be khabar is going to be mudari. Okay, and then but this one kada, okay, preferably without un, preferably, okay, without, that's without un, okay, it does not want un, okay, and here again preferably without un, you don't, it prefers not to have un, okay, and this third one preferably with un, okay, this is going to be preferably with un, this is only last category, okay, that's this one over here, okay, so all of them, okay, so that's that, and then preferably, and also this one as well, okay, preferably, okay, with un, it likes to have un, preferably, I guess it's not mandatory, okay, and with all of these are without, all of these are without un, okay, so that's how un adds that. Okay, now we shall give specific examples of these. Okay, so let's give specific examples of these. I guess we should have this, like some lines just to give examples. All right, so like kada zaidun yazhabu. Okay, so here's it. Kada zaidun, kada zaidun yazhabu, yazhabu. Okay, so there's no an here. See, kada zaidun yazhabu. Zaid was about to go. Okay, Zaid was about to go. Okay. About to go. That is, here's I was about to go, right? So here's from the time of, here's the time for going, and he was almost very close to the time of going. So he was about to leave. Okay, so very close to leaving. So it was about to go. Okay, so it shows you husul, almost ready to go, right? Right. I want to make this kind of like a dotted line here. Okay, that's like a dotted line. Okay, and then okay, now so this is Kada Zaydun, who's almost there. He was almost ready to go. He was about to go. Okay, Kada Zaydun, and Karaba Khalidun yajlisu. Okay, Karaba Khalidun yajlisu. Yajlisu. Okay, that's yajlisu. Okay, Khalid was about to sit. Okay, Khalid was about to sit down. It was almost ready to sit down. Karaba karuba. Okay, Karaba Khalid. He almost was kada karuba. Okay, about to sit down. And then Aushaka, referring with an here, right? Aushaka Zaidun an yajlisa. Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, now I'll have one more thing to say here, but let me write this down. Aushaka. Aushaka Zaidun. Aushaka Zaidun an. See? أوشك أن. Right? أوشك أن يجلس. يجلس. Now this is will be the fatha here because of the an here. Okay, an yajlisa. Okay, so Zayd was about to sit. Zayd was about to sit. Okay, أوشك زيد أن يجلس. أوشك. Zayd was about to sit. Okay, we got that. Now remember, also asa is desire, right? Desire, raja, and asa zaydun an yakhruja. Hopefully Zayd will come out. Okay. Also with an. So write that down. Asa. Asa zaydun. Okay. Asa zaydun an يج أن يخرج. أن يخرج. That's a jim. أن يخرج. I just want to highlight again that this is mansub because of the an. Okay, so this is hopefully Zayd will come out. Hopefully Zayd will come out. Okay, hopefully Zayd will come out. Okay, we got that. Cool. And then without an, all of these without an. Okay, so this is all shuru, right? طافخ زيد يكتب. Okay, so طافخ. It's a new word. I've never heard of it. طافخ. Cool sounding word though. طافخ زيد. طافخ زيد يكتب. There's no an, remember. يكتب. يكتب. Okay. Okay. So Zayd began writing. Zayd began writing. طافخ زيد يكتب. Okay. And then جعل زيد يقرأ. Zayd began reading. جعل. Now جعل is like, you know, it has its own meaning, right? جعل. Okay. جعل زيد يقرأ. Some words can have multiple meanings, right? Like cool can mean like cool, or it can mean cold. Yaq, same thing here. يقرأ. يقرأ. Okay, يقرأ. Okay, Zayd began reading. So ja'ala means like made, right? But here it's not, doesn't mean made. Here it means began. Began reading. Okay, shuru, began. Okay, so and then last example, أخذ زيد. أخذ usually means to take, right? But here again, so it means to begin. أخذ زيد يأكل. أخذ زيد. Okay, يأكل. There's a cough there. يأكل. يأكل. Okay, Zayd began eating. Okay, now one thing to be noted here is كاد زيد يذهب, is that they, if kana would make the khabar kana mansub, right? But the khabar kana was a word. It was not a fi'l, okay, before. So here it's a fi'l. It's technically a sentence here. So that's why these are not mansub over here. So it's not that it's going to make that kada mansub. It's like fi mahalli mansub anyway. You follow what I'm saying? So kana used to work on on nouns, but here's the verbs. These are work on verbs. So these are not mansub, except the ones that have an, which is a harf nasb, right? Unlike that, okay? So kada kada karuba karuba kada karaba karuba aushaka. These was about to, okay? So these mean like they're about to begin, right? About to, right? And then about to, okay? And then asa means hopefully, right? And then tafiqa ja'ala akhaza in this year begin, to begin the action, okay? Jala does not mean to make over here. The normal meaning of jala is he made. Normal meaning of akhaza is to he took, but here it has a different meaning, just like Bible. Now there's an asterisk over here on some of these. I shall put an asterisk to where the asterisk is. So I'll put an asterisk on the one, and there's asterisks over here on these, okay, and then there's asterisks on the asa, okay, and then there's asterisks on these last three, okay, and the asterisk is saying these verbs are used only in past tense, okay, these verbs are only used in past tense. Okay, let's see. Karuba. Zaid was about to, okay. And then Tafiqa Zaid began writing, okay. Okay. So al-af'alu shuru can be used as normal verbs also, okay. Akhaza Zaidun sawbahu. Okay. So these can also be used as normal words, okay. They give, for example, here they gave an example here. Akhaza Zaidun. Okay. Akhaza Zaidun. I'll write this example close to over here. Normal words, right? Akhaza Zaidun. Okay. Sawbahu. Okay. Zaid took his clothes. Z, which is Zaid, took his clothes. Common as Z means Zaid now. Okay, so that's that. Sentence analysis. Okay, there's a sentence analysis which we shall do. Let's do it like over here, maybe on the top, and then we'll be finished, almost finished here actually. Let's do this sentence analysis. Sentence that's given here is Asa Zaidun. Okay, an yakhruja. Yakhruja. Okay, so and then an yakhruja. So this is over here. يخرج is this is فعل فاعل. هو مستتر. Okay, فاعل is مستتر. Okay, so so asa here is, what color was asa anyways? Let's try it. Okay, asa was purple. Sorry about wasting this time, but vanity. Okay, so asa. Okay, so this was فعل الرجا. Oh, this is cool. This is called فعل الرجا. Okay, فعل. Okay, رجائي. It's فعل رجائي. Okay, and this is known as, okay, اسم أسى. اسم أسى. Okay, and this here, okay, would be خبر أسى. Okay, Okay, just brought that down a little bit here. Okay, so this is fi'l raja, and this is ism raja and khabar raja. Okay, and together they make a jumla, whatever. Okay, they didn't say what kind of jumla they make, but that's what they say. Okay, hopefully they will come out. Hopefully, that's all the analysis they do here. Hopefully, Zaid will come out. Okay, that's the end of this section. Let's review what we've talked about and then finish, inshallah. So today we talked about this أفعال المقاربة والرجاء والشروء. Okay, these are verbs that are actually a type of fi'l ناقصة like kana, and they behave in the same way. Kana مبتدا and khabar, and in the khabar, however, for this is a jumla fi'liya khabariya. The difference is that the khabar is always jumla fi'liya, is always jumla fi'liya. Okay, they are used for the following purposes. أفعال المقاربة shows nearness to the attainment or husul of the khabar. Attainment is husul of khabar. أفعال raja'i, أفعال الرجاء shows a desire for the attainment of the khabar, and أفعال الشروء show the commencement of an action. And I made this table here, the fi'ls that are used for each, for husul, for nearness to attainment. Okay, so nearness to attainment. Let's put that. Husul as kada, karaba, karuba, awshaka, and then these are first two preferably without an, and the awshaka preferably with an, and asa for raja, for desire, preferably with an, and the last three also without an, tafiqa, ja'ala, and akhaza. Okay, and that's about it. And then we analyze this sentence and how to do that. Asa is fi'l raja, and this Zaydun ism raja, and then this is fi'l fa'il is jumla fi'liya khabariya. This is jumla fi'liya khabariya, right? And that will be the khabar of asa. Okay, so that's how these are analyzed, and that's what we learned today. Inshallah, next time we'll continue. Assalatu wassalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.